Health and hygiene. Ways and means maintaining good health. Everyone must take care of own health because falling sick on board is not the same as falling sick at home. There are no doctors, specialists or nurses on board to treat serious ailments and injuries. The best way is not to fall sick or get injured. High standards of personal cleanliness and hygiene should be maintained. Good health depends on balance of work, rest, recreation and on sensible and regular meals, on adequate sleep and an avoidance of excesses of rich food, alcohol and tobacco. Hygiene and cleanliness on board is very important. As per MLC 2006 and MAPAL, a ship may be penalized if hygiene and cleanliness on board are not satisfactory. On board ship, simple infections can easily spread from one person to others. Thus, preventive measures and effective treatment are essential. Cuts and bruises should be cleaned at once and given first aid treatment to prevent infection. Working clothes should be washed regularly. Oil-soaked rags should be disposed of properly. Contact with toxic chemicals or harmful substances should be reported immediately and proper first aid applied. High humidity and heat can lead to hair exhaustion and heat stroke. Drink at least 8 glasses of cool water daily, small quantities at frequent intervals. Take salt tablets or a teaspoonful of table salt in plenty of water as advised by the medical officer. In tropical areas especially, exposure to the sun during the hottest part of the day should be avoided as far as possible. While working on very strong sunlight, body should be well covered. Where it is required to work in exceptionally hot and/or humid conditions or when wearing respiratory equipment, short breaks in the fresh air or in the shade may be necessary. Alcohol or drugs affects fitness for duty and harm health. The immediate after effects may increase liability to accidents. Fresh fruit and salad should be thoroughly washed in fresh water before eating. Working clothes. Personal protective clothing and equipment can be classified as follows. Working clothes should be close-fitting with no loose flaps. Serious injuries occur when the clothing get caught by moving parts of machinery or on obstructions or projections. One should cover the body properly while working in galleys to avoid injuries due contact burns or hot liquids. Clothes should be of low flammability such as cotton or terracotta. Long-sleeved shirts and overalls provide better protection. Sleeves should not be rolled up. Scarves, swear rags and other neckwear, loose clothing, finger rings and jewelry can be hazards when working. Long hair should be covered. Appropriate non-skid safely shoes must be worn while working. Sandals and soft shoes are dangerous and should not be worn. Gloves should be used when handling sharp or hot objectives. Gloves should be well-fitting, clean and dry. Maintenance of cleanliness and hygiene on board ships in the accommodations, cabins, alleyways, toilets, galleys, pantries, mess rooms and provision store are very important. Protruding nails and screws. Slippery deck, ice. Loose fittings and handles. Uneven and damaged flooring. Other items to be taken care of. Instruction plates, notices and operating indicators should be kept clean and legible. Heavy objects, particularly if at a height above deck level, should be secured against movement during rough weather. Similarly, furniture should be properly secured. Doors, whether open or closed, should be properly secured. They should not be left swinging. Waste material is always a fire risk or cause accident. Working spaces should be well lit, clean and tidy.